Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. How you feeling this morning? Thumbs up? Somewhere in the middle? Thumbs down? I am feeling thumbs up. I am so happy to have you here with me today. This morning my hair is still wet because I took my shower this morning. My shower is part of my morning routine. Do you have a morning routine? Do you know what a routine is? A morning routine is something that you do every day after you get up. Is there something you do every day? Miss Moore every morning wakes up, feeds her cats, takes a shower, brushes her hair, brushes her teeth, makes sure she gets dressed for the day. Is that something like you do in the morning? Do you wake up and brush your teeth or have breakfast? In the summertime, our routines can change a little bit, can't they? Maybe you get to watch a little bit of TV when you wake up. Or do you get to sleep in? Summertime can be a good time. It also can be very important to have a routine because that way you can keep on track and you know what's coming, and that can help us feel safe, right? Let's look at our book for the day. Lost and Found. What do you think this story could be about? What do we see on the cover? We see a boy, a penguin, and what are they using as a boat? It's not your regular boat, is it? It's an umbrella upside down. Our author is Oliver Jeffers. Do you have any predictions on what you think this story might be about? Let's open it up and see. Here's our title page. Oh, this one has a dedication page too for Rory, Peter, and Brian. Here's our title page, Lost and Found by Oliver Jeffers. Once there was a boy who found a penguin at his door. What would you do if you found a penguin at your door? So the boy decided to help the penguin find its way home. He checked in the Lost and Found office, but no one was missing a penguin. He asked some birds if they knew where the penguin came from, but they ignored him. Some birds are like that. Why do you think they would ask a bird? Why would the birds know where a penguin came from? What is the penguin? He's a type of bird. The boy asked his duck, but the duck floated away. He didn't know either. How does the penguin look like he feels? What emotion do you think he's feeling? That night, the boy couldn't sleep for disappointment. He wanted to help the penguin, but he wasn't sure how. What time of day is it? Is it daytime or nighttime? How do you know? What's in the sky to tell you what time of day it is? What are these? What is this? The stars and the moon. The next morning, he discovered that penguins come from the South Pole, but how could he get there? He ran down to the harbor and asked a big ship to take them to the South Pole, but his voice was too small to be heard over the ship's horn. Is that a big ship or a little ship? It is an enormous, gigantic ship. Together, the boy decided he and the penguin would row to the South Pole. So the boy took his rowboat out and tested it for size and strength. He told stories to the penguin to help pass the time. Then he packed everything they would need and pushed the rowboat out to sea. They rowed south for many days and many nights. There was lots of time for stories, and the penguin listened to every one, so the boy would always tell another. They floated through good weather and bad, and when the waves were as big as mountains. Until finally they came to the South Pole. The boy was delighted, but the penguin said nothing. Suddenly it looked sad again as the boy helped it out of the boat. Sign says, "Welcome to the South Pole." Then the boy said goodbye and floated away. When he looked back, the penguin was still there, but he looked sadder than ever. It felt strange for the boy to be on his own. There was no point telling stories now because there was no one to listen, except the wind and the waves. Instead, he just thought. And the more he thought, the more he realized he had made a big mistake. The penguin hadn't been lost. It had just been lonely. Do you know what it means to be lonely? That means that you want to be with a friend. Have you ever felt lonely? Quickly, he turned the boat around and rowed back to the South Pole as fast as he could. At last he reached the pole again. But where was the penguin? The boy searched and searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Where'd the penguin go? Sadly, the boy set off for home. But then the boy saw something in the water ahead of him. Closer and closer he got until he could see. What do you think it is? The penguin! How did they feel when they were reunited? And so the boy and his friend went home together, talking of wonderful things all the way. Oh, wow, what's underneath the water? Can you see? What animal is that? The whale. Have you ever felt lonely? Or maybe just missed your friends? Yeah, we had a lot of time away from our friends because of COVID-19, didn't we? But what are some ways we can still stay connected with our friends even though we can't see them in person right now, right? What are some ways we could stay connected? How can you communicate to our friends that might be still at home or far away? Could you call them on the telephone? Could call your friends on the phone? Or you could write them a letter. That would be so fun. I love getting mail from my friends. You could write them an email. Right? There's lots of ways to stay connected. You could even send them a little video just like this, couldn't you? That would be so fun. All right, friends, thanks for joining me today. And tomorrow is Lunch Bunch at 11:30, and I hope to see you then. Have a good day. Bye.